tonight. So rather than, wasting a bunch of time trying to set up my mic, which has been kind of acting a little screwy on me lately. I played with some stuff last time and it didn't go well. I'm going to try to paint live, and hopefully the quality of my phone camera makes things a little easier. Alright, I have no idea how this looks and is going to be for you guys, but I'm going to be working on my big mech, and this is going to be a shortish video. I'm at a point on a separate project where I need to be using the Ushabti bone here on the Visarch, and I'm going to finish up with the Visarch because that's going to be the shortest part, and where I'm at on the big mech is going to take some time for the shade paint to dry. So rather than laying out some Ushabti bone at the last part and then just not use it and let what's left over be wasted, I'm going to use it on the Visarch's little loincloth deal, and whatever's left over I'll apply on my other project. So kind of apologies for not keeping the Visarch project up to date, but let's shed some more light. I have gone back on Ossivar a whole bunch of times, and I think the sword finally looks halfway decent. I got the fading effect, I don't know about right, but a lot better this time. So that's a thing. But we'll set that aside for the moment. We're working on the big mech here. So let's see if there's a good lighting thing going on. Yeah, not really, with the black primer and the dark green, at least as far as I can tell. On the camera I can't see too much detail, but this was a journey I started with you guys, and it's a journey I'll finish with you, so won't spare you any of those details. So for the big mech, last time we just applied the base layer of wall flesh, and if I had my stuff together I would have already gotten my shade paint out and ready to go, so there would be no delay, but I didn't think that far ahead. So I'm gonna go up to the shelf here and see if I can find it. I was disconnected there. So now I have my shade paint, the built-in green. Just gonna get a handy dandy brush here, and I will try to work in a way where you guys can kind of see what's going on from my phone. I'm just applying just enough, and I got way too much there on the arm to just kind of get all the green bits. So green for St. Patrick's Day, if that's your thing. Seems appropriate, yeah? No? Ah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just getting it all on there. On the inside, we're gonna get this green looking good. Get that built-in green on there so we can dry it, and we can come back at a later date to get this done. And I have no idea if YouTube archives live streamed things or not, so I guess I'll find out later. But we can't say I didn't try to let you guys in on it, because I did. And hopefully it archives in some way, shape, or form that you guys can access this later if you really feel like it. Get those fingers there. That hand. Now this is a resin model. I don't know if I've talked about this to you guys yet or not, but I'm not a fan of these Citadel fine cast resin models. They're just, I don't know, I don't like the material. I would have preferred metal, in all honesty, because resin's just, I don't like it. I'm sure someone who has more experience in the hobby could articulate why resin's not as good, but the material just seems to be not great. Just generally poo quality. Okay, getting it on my little snotling here, my little teeny tiny grot ammunition that we fire into the enemy. Get some of that extra stuff that was on that arm over here. Try to get that all moved. And ta-da! All the green parts on him, to me, I can't tell on my little phone screen, look a little on the wet side. And that's how it's supposed to be. Go under the arm there because I think I didn't hit that. Give it a quick once over, make sure I didn't miss anything, and I think I now have it all. So yeah, it's a big mech with the shock attack gun, built-in green, a shade paint applied, getting those sunk in areas greener, and here in the future I will apply a lighter green, the War Boss green, which will lighten it up, and then at some point I'll highlight it with the Skarsnik green, which is an even lighter green. So we put that aside, put the big mech aside, move back to the Visarch. Shake up our Shabty bone. Collect a bit of paint there. Deeper in, thinner out. And apply directly to loincloth. Because it's disconnected again. I don't get it. I don't get it. Wonder if it's the same reason that I have problems uploading videos back here in the office. For some reason, I think Wi-Fi back in the office, just the signal's not strong. Which kind of makes a lot of what I'm trying to do here difficult. So that's a project for the future. Get a Wi-Fi extender, set all that good stuff up. See what we can't accomplish there. So yeah. And I have a viewer. Excellent. Thank you for joining me. I have no idea what, if anything, you're saying because my phone is only showing me that I am recording and I am able to see what I am seeing. So sorry if you want to interact. I don't think I'll be able to see it. Or maybe I will. Who knows? Getting that shabby bone up and thinned again. So, as you can see, that part of the loincloth is lighter now. Try to get up by the belt and not... I'm failing at that miserably. Get this on the red bits. Look at that. I got it on the red bits. I'm sorry. I failed you. It's okay. I'm gonna go back at a future point in time and just clean that up with red. Gotta tell you, I'm kind of sick of painting red, so I was really hoping not to do that. But here I am, making mistakes. Oh well. It happens. So, I'm gonna go up and get the things on his little shoulder spikies. Hit with the shabby bone. Make them that cream sort of color. It's a good thing I just keep a bunch of this in stock because my Dark Angels, their robes tend to be this color. So I like to have a bunch of this just sitting around. It is probably one of my most used colors, other than obviously Nuln Oil. Okay, well, whoever was with me has not been with me now, and that's fine. It's okay, I wasted someone's time. Ha ha ha. That will sustain me. Okay. First coat of that applied. We'll kind of collect some water, wet up what's drying, go back over the parts I've already painted, hit it a second time. Try to get everything in nice and uniform. One thing about the shabby bone is that first coat always looks like butt. A second coat, though, starts to look a little better. A little more uniform. Premium. Well, from behind, I don't think many people will see it. Behind the loincloth view. There we go. Don't know if you can see that at all through there. Like, even I have trouble seeing it. And I'm here in the room with this model painting it. Going back, getting the clothy bits on his spikadoos. There we go. That concludes the Shabti bone applied to the Visarch. And because it's that way, I don't think I'll be adding any highlight with anything on top of that. So, again, thank you for watching and bearing with me and all of the stuff that's been going on lately. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. And I hope you've enjoyed this. How do I... There.